Hi guys. Okay, so today's date is the 15th of August, which is a Sunday. Then tomorrow is a trading day, which is Monday. So I'm doing a trading idea on the Nasdaq 100, also known as NAS100. So this is a trading idea. It is not an investment like advice or a signal. So meaning whatever information I share here is just my idea on what I'm looking at on Nasdaq and what I expect to see. It's not meant as an investment advice. Okay, now let's jump into it quickly. Okay, so we are on the 4-hour time frame. I'm looking at this chart right now. Let me just throw it out for you so that you understand what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing. Okay, first of all, I don't like to go back to like the like bigger time frame, day time frame, week time frame, because they are not relevant to me at this point. At this point, what is relevant is what I'm looking at. On the 4-hour time frame, we've got a nice support structure here as drawn. This is support structure. Why is it support structure? Because we had a touch, had another touch. So if there's two touches, it makes it a support. But we are not focusing on that right now. So I want us to look at on the structure, this uptrend line. This is an uptrend, a beautiful uptrend line. You can see it's an up move as marked like this. Up move. It's an uptrend line, meaning we're looking at a up move on the market. We're not looking to sell. We're looking to buy. So why am I saying this is an up move? Look at this quickly. Let's just let me just mark it up for you. We had one touch, we went up. Another touch, we went up. Another touch, we went up. A recent touch, we also went up. At the same thing on the bottom side, touch, we went down. Touch, went down. Touch, went down. So that makes it a critical structure. That is why I'm saying it's an uptrend. So this is an uptrend. We've got a support trend line below, a resistance trend line above. So that is what we're looking at. So we're looking at the market moving in this range. If the market comes out of this range, then we can look to go on the opposite direction. For now, we're looking into inside this range. Okay, now let me go to the smaller time frame so that I can explain further more as to what is it that we're looking at. So from this point, remember I said we touched at this point, so meaning we're going higher. I like to treat my support and resistance like my trend lines as zones, because I don't want to look at them as like, I don't want to draw them as one line. So I like to look at them as a zone. If it's a zone, it might come and touch that zone and maybe go below, maybe for stop losses and whatnot, whatever. But okay, I'm not there. So here's the thing: we touch here now. We expect it to go up. We're going to go up until this next key resistance marked here. Why am I saying this is a key resistance? Because we had a touch at this point, then we had market rejecting. We had another touch here. This was our highest. This is actually a critical point, our highest point. So I love, and I want to look at this point as our highest point, and I want to look at this as another key point that we have to look at. That is why I have marked it as a zone. As you can see, it's a zone. It's a zone. It's not just a independent line. So what I'm expecting market to do in the coming few weeks or days, because this is a volatile market, it moves faster. I'm expecting market to go as high as this point, competing with this resistance. If it rejects, so we will expect market to go down to this point. I don't know, maybe do a pullback, continue furthermore until this level. After this level, we might get a continuation higher. But here's the thing: if it breaks around this level, then we might get a move to the downside. But you don't have to stress if it breaks and you're not in the trade. Relax. You wait for the pullback. Market will come back and pull back. Then after the pullback, then you'll enter your trade to the downside. Okay, now let me go to the smaller time frame so that I can break it down to you easier for you to understand what I'm saying now. We are on a 1-hour time frame right now. We are still on an uptrend, guys. We are still on an uptrend. Okay, let me just go back to Friday. What happened Friday? What I was looking at Friday, personally, I was looking at the market going higher, but I wanted a pullback before I enter the trade. So okay, before we go there, here's the thing: I marked a small, like a very small time frame. Let me just zoom in so that you guys can see. Okay, yeah, here's it. I marked a small zone because sometimes, here's the thing: if we talk about trend lines and talk about support and resistance, they apply in every time frame. It's all about what time frame are you using. what time frame are we trading? So here's the thing, I like to scale down from the higher time frame to a smaller time frame, and I take my entries from there. Here's the thing, okay, this is what I'm looking at. I was Friday, this is what happened. On a smaller time frame, we were still on uptrend. We rejected this zone. Sorry, I need to draw this thing out. So yeah, let me just draw it out. Sorry about that. We were looking at this zone as our critical zone. This is our critical zone. If market breaks off of this zone, then we're looking to sell below. But market touched, but it did not close. Look at these candles, they did not close outside of this zone. They were like rejection candles. So it was not a trade where you look to sell in this point. I know maybe a lot of people went in for a sales, like breakout traders, they went for sales and whatnot, but this was not a sell trade. It was just a fake breakout. Obviously people who lost in this trade. Also, if you were probably you were buying at this point, you had a stop loss around this point, so this was just a stop hand move. Okay, let me just go back to what I was saying. So on the 15 minutes time frame, this is what you see. I've got a structure. So here it's a recent structure. Why am I saying it's a recent? Because on the 15 minute time frame we had a touch here, another touch here, but market did not break. Then at some point we had market breaking from this point, which on this higher candle, look at what market did. Remember what I said, when there's a breakout, you need to wait for the retest to confirm if it's a clear breakout, or rather I would say it's a confirmation breakout, because the moment market breaks out and not come back for the pullback, then it means it's a fake breakout. It might come back harder, even worse than. Okay, let me show you now. This thing broke out at this level with this candle up here, then it came back. It did came back with this candle, resisted at this level. From there it went up. It means it was a good buy trade. And then again, okay, let's not go back there. Okay, now let's talk about this structure. Now I want to go back to the structure because we're talking about Friday now. I'm just going back to previous trading days. Look at this, look at this, look at this. This was Friday. We had market coming here, touching, not breaking out, touching, not breaking out, touching, also not breaking out, touching here, meaning this is now a support structure. Below here it's a support structure, above here it's a resistance structure. The moment it breaks out, that is when you look to take a trade. Here's the thing, look at this, look at this, look at this quickly. This was our breakout. This was our breakout candle. So you don't have to rush. If it's a breakout, you wait for the retest. Did you get a retest? This candle here was a retest. After the retest, market went up. So what I like, or what I love to do when I'm taking my trades, I like to scale down to the smaller time frames. Then I like to draw like my pullback trend line. This is an example of a pullback trend line I've drawn on this chart. Let's wait for it to load quickly. I don't know if my internet is a bit slower, but yeah. Okay guys, remember, please subscribe to the channel so that I keep posting more and more content, because I love it when you guys communicate in this channel. Also communicate and give me a shout out. Tell me, where are you watching this video from, who are you from, so that I know who are my followers. But the main thing, share the video, subscribe to the channel so that we build more following, so that I bring more content to you guys. Okay, here's the thing, this is my pullback trend line. My pullback trend line is to start from this point. I'm just going to mark the points clearly for you to understand. This point, it has to touch where the market does. Eventually it broke out around where this level. This was a candle breakout. Once it breaks out from this candle, you start buying from the second candle, enter your buy here. Then this was your move up. Same thing when you come to the next move higher, same thing. Okay, this is a smaller time frame, remember, so the moves are a bit aggressive. Same thing here, come here, you've got your pull. Sorry, my handwriting. Oh, I've got such a bad handwriting. I think I was supposed to be a doctor, but now pullback trend line, breakout, nice part, because it had to come back and retest this low here, eventually went up. So we're looking for buyers, guys. We're looking for buyers. Personally, I don't like to sell in a buying market, so I'm looking for a buy on this trade. So like I said, like I explained, this is what you're looking at. Let me just minimize this thing so that we see better. This is where we are now. I'm still expecting market on Monday to open, continue higher until this point. Let me just mark it out. till this point, no, this key resistance, like the beginning of the key resistance from here. Never mind my handwriting. From here, if it rejects and go back further down, that's when you'll want to look for sellers, but it will do a retest of this level before it continues down. So if it touches here, this is like a double bottom, if you know double bottoms. If it touches here and go down, don't rush to enter, wait for the pullback, let it touch here, then continue, because sometimes it might come to this point and shoot up. You understand? Excuse me. So now my second scenario, this is my second scenario. It might go higher, then retest the main. Okay, let me just redo this thing. It might retest the high. This is our last high. This actually is our highest level. This is the highest price we've ever formed in the market. We've never been above 15,200. So our next target is 15,200. After then, we look to buy further more. If it touches here, we'll have to zoom in here and check, is it market going to break out of this level or reject this level? If it breaks out, we'll see a structure like this, a breakout, a retest. Let's go back to what I said, guys. I said if you see a breakout, don't rush to jump in, wait for the retest, because sometimes you might say it's a retest, you jump in quickly, the next thing it shoots down. Wait for it, let it retest. The moment it starts showing you signs of going up, then enter here. This move is could be around 50 30 pips, but this is going to be the major move. It might be around 100 pips and more. So this is where you want to enter. You don't want to enter here because it's a risky move, unless your risk appetite is very high, so then you can take this trade. But otherwise, wait for the breakout, then wait, see how it's going to react. Okay, second scenario. This is our second scenario. Remember, the one was the one I did was our first scenario. Second scenario, it might come here, touch this. Remember, this is our highest point. After this, then reject and shoot further down. Where is it going to shoot further down? Let's just do this. Let's do this quickly. If it touches here, reject, it's gonna shoot until this key resistance and it meshes perfectly with our trend line. Then from there, maybe we might get a continuation. Another scenario you might see is this one. Let me just quickly show it to you quickly, guys. I'm sorry about that. We might have market doing this, coming here, breaking out from here, going back for a retest. After a retest, I don't know how far is it going. Okay, let's just do it. Let me just make it like this quickly. Sorry about that, guys. Forgive me, I'm a bit rusty. Higher, break out at this level, retest. After retest, you're looking to enter. It might go as high as 15,300. From there, maybe it might come back for a pullback around this level. Same thing over and over and go up, or sometimes it might just shoot down. So in my experience, what I've noticed about the market, let me just go back to the 4-hour time frame. It's just something crazy I've seen. I don't want to go back to the previous charts because I don't want to make this video longer than it is now. What I've noticed about what the market likes to do, this is what the market likes to do. It likes to create like multiple highs. Let's say, for an example, this was our first breakout in the market. Market broke out at this level. Let me just mark this level. Sorry about the screenshot, I just want to make it sure. Let's just mark this level here. Okay, it broke out at this level. Now, second breakout, it breaks higher than this current breakout, which is this breakout we're looking at. It breaks out from this level. Now, okay, let me just make it second breakout. Then usually we will get a third breakout around where? Around here. It's gonna maybe move higher. Okay, remember this is now a resistance zone. It's now a critical point. Market might just move above this point, break out. From here we'll get our third high. Usually after our third high, we get like an aggressive move to the downside, the correction. We call it a correction to the downside before market continuing higher. So we must be vigilant, we must be cautious of that move happening. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. So listen up, subscribe to this video, share it with your friend, whoever that needs this trading advice. Share it with your friends. Let's make the channel popular, guys. Please, let's push the channel to 1,000 subscribers. Please guys, all the best for the week, guys. Thank you so much.